On espère que
Ok.
tout va bien se passer, tout va bien se passer.
We are there. We are live.
Vous verrez en bas à droite une cagnotte qui est à 0,00 €. Alors, ce n'est pas un événement caritatif, il n'y a pas d'assaut derrière, mais il faut savoir qu'on a eu à peu près 2000 € de frais
Welcome.
pour Vigie
We just need the announcement.
pour ce NSF. Donc, du coup, si on veut qu'il y ait un NSF2, la milestone, du coup, ça sera 2000 € à essayer de récolter. Sinon, bah, pas de NSF2 en attendant, hein, parce qu'on n'aura pas les petits sous. Donc, c'est le premier objectif. 110 heures de run. On va avoir un peu de tout. Chez Nitro Speedrun, on aime bien montrer.
Welcome. It's a bit improvised to be doing the one connection. So welcome to Nitro Speedrun Festival, which is the first event of the Nitro Speedrun team. So Nitro Speedrun is a small speedrun organization that organizes a lot of small shows throughout the years, whether it is speedrun learning or small tournaments or random game learning, or occasionally some big races with the goal to get some good PBs in. As their first event, which was initiated by the previous IRL event, where they had initially the plan to just sell back the equipment that they had borrowed for the event. They reached 3K euros, so now they launched their actual first speedrun event, and their goal for the donations is to reach 2,000 euros in order to be able to organize the next event, and also possibly providing for more events in the future. And so with that, we'll be switching in very soon with the first run, the Super Princess Bridge run, which should have a commentary from Mr. Shasta. And after this, yeah, we will have a different change, of course, which is be hosted by Coritas. So we got a little late, but that is okay. We had some fun with on volunteer side. So,
accompagné de mes deux commentateurs Eraser et Sivel pour une run qui va être très très sympa, j'espère. Donc voilà, je pense qu'on va pouvoir commencer très bientôt. Je vais juste.
And yeah, I don't have much to say with this while we're kind of waiting there.
Très bientôt.
Yeah, they immediately switch to the next one, so every time I just be keeping the hosting in for some time before Chris last comes in. Yeah, so as a first event, a bit of technical issues, and 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So I don't know the game, so I will just cover it in the meantime. So the game got released in 2005 in Japan and a bit after the rest of Europe. So now we get some big portions. We try to ram into a lot of things there. And yeah, while we are waiting for Mr. Shasta to come in, there's a bit taking the place so far. I've played a couple of DS games with Mario game, but not the Princess Peach one, so it's really kind of interesting to see how this develops and how the lands evolve throughout the years. So I just know that we have multiple different emotions that are not similar because this is a DS game, so I guess we don't have the unless they took like a GBA version. I think there was like a in the DS game they also showcased the emotions on the second screen there.
Donc dans chaque monde on a 6 niveaux par contre, le 6e niveau étant le niveau de boss.
Alright, I'll leave it to Coritas for this now. Elliot, we can go in, Coritas, when you want.
Hello. Sounds great. Hello, hello. Thank you, Pigeons, so much for that intro.
Oh, just a bit long. I'll leave you in.
Exactement. Et en parlant de Toad, d'ailleurs, il y a une petite.
Alrighty. Yeah, so let's do some quick introductions here. Hello, my name is Caritas, but you can also call me Curry for short, and I'll be your host here for these first few runs here of the Nitro Speedrun Festival live in Lyons, France. So thank you for joining us here on the English Restream. We have commentary with us, so limy, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Oh yeah, I'm Limy. I like this game a lot. It's like super cool. I've never run it, but I know like so much about this game. It's
Super
like,
Noël
so
pour
sick.
toi, Ciel. Bonjour, bonsoir tout le monde ici l'ambiançage, on n'a pas eu le temps de se présenter.
Got it. I've never played this game before, so I'll leave it to you to fill us all in.
Il y a eu 2 dons
Yeah,
de 5
so for those
euros
who've
de
never
K,
seen this game
il y a eu un don
before,
anonyme
this
de
is
25
pretty much just
euros.
like
J'avais promis mon don en passant devant la salle.
It's
Coucou aux
a
étudiants
2D
tech à la table.
platformer in the
Bonjour
vein of like
à la personne
Mario.
et donc voilà,
It's a
merci pour la
side
minute de
Mario
souffrance
game,
que tu
right,
viens de nous
released
offrir.
on the DS.
C'est parti.
Not pictured here. There's like a bottom screen that has these 4 different emotions, and it's almost like a puzzle platformer where you have to solve these problems by activating these like different emotions where you can like move faster, you can like float, you can like create fire, water, what have you, and it's like super interesting. Oh, there it is. Hello, bottom screen. I missed you. But yeah, that's pretty much how it works, and a lot of this game is just playing it fast. There's some skips, but a lot of it is just like optimization.
C'est vrai, on n'a pas fait le point sur l'histoire.
Yeah, like I said, I know
Je pense que c'était une
a bit about the run, but I like don't know all the intricacies of, like, all the skips. I just know that you're able to like switch these emotions like kind of concurrently and
par
like
notre
use
cher
both
Bowser
of
et
them
bah c'est Peach qui s'y colle pour pouvoir le
to accomplish things kind
Exactement,
of
voilà,
faster
parce que
than
donc Bowser a
we
fait
do
donc une
to
villa sur
otherwise.
l'île des
And this run is just like full of
Et
like
sur
type
cette île-là, il a
platforming
trouvé
and
le
like
sceptre des
optimization.
émotions, il s'est dit,
It's
let's go, c'est un
it's so
parcours
cool. I think
par
it's like
contre
such a sleeper.
Donc bah, il a réussi à kidnapper
speedrun.
Luigi et pas mal de Toad.
It is like
Sauf que
my
bah, Princess
favorite.
Peach, elle a vu ça, elle a fait mon gars. On va venir discuter.
How are
Donc, bah,
you
elle est
feeling
partie
about
pour
this right now?
discuter.
Because I know you said you
Il
haven't.
nous a donné tout simplement un
I just want to know what it's like as like
magnifique
an outsider, like
qui
looking in,
nous accompagne,
like trying
qui nous permet
to
notamment
like
donc,
kind
d'attaquer
of
les
decipher
ennemis,
what's
parce que
going
dans
on.
ce jeu-là, sauter sur un ennemi le permet.
I mean, from the get-go, it looks like, I mean, I don't really play platformers, so this looks like a standard one, just visually looking. I mean, yes, I see there's like some precise movement happening, there's some routing that I'm not aware of, but I can see that's happening right now. I mean, I do not know how to analyze this or critique it, because yes, it looks fast, it looks thought out and planned out, but I do not know much, if anything, about this game, so it is one of the speedruns of all time, I will tell you that.
Have you ever seen the like any of the Yoshi's Island runs or like stuff in that vein?
Yoshi's Island speedruns. I don't think I think I've watched one casual playthrough of Yoshi's Island, but I don't think I've seen the speedrun of it. So yeah, I'm very inexperienced there.
Yeah, so this game is going to be pretty similar to like a Yoshi's Island run. There's like some puzzles, but in like Yoshi's Island you can like flitter to get over stuff. In this game, you like activate the what's it called, like the being sad emotion to like make you move fast and like start floating over stuff. And you try and avoid using the like rage emotion because it just kind of slows you down. And that's generally what's just going to be going on here. So like you pick up stuff, you do little skippy poos. It's honestly just like a great time.
Mhm.
It is like it is pretty high execution for like the entire time, but it is like kind of to an extent what you see is what you get. There's like a couple of isolated skips, like I said. It's just very cool.
Ah oui, oui, évidemment là.
Makes sense. So lots of pre-planned routing, precise movement, very high skill ceiling, I presume. Then.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's like some like pre-planning with like picking up certain enemies and like whether you, I cannot think of what it's called. I'm like thinking of Yoshi's where you just like swallow stuff and it's not swallowing. You can get rid of like certain enemies or you can like throw them onto other stuff to like clear paths without having to like go over them. Right? If you can go through them, it's generally a bit faster. Like you can see, this runner isn't like constantly jumping or anything, just because. The way they balance movement in this game is pretty straightforward.
Got it.
La barre d'émotion descend plus doucement. Et là, on est sur le premier niveau de boss. Et donc,
Yeah, it's just.
Car chaque niveau de boss a un mini-jeu.
I like the level design as well.
Donc là, un peu un
But
jeu
like I said, it's a bit straightforward. Sometimes just because I feel like when Nintendo was making this, because it was like it's a DS game. They made it for like children sometimes. Like some of the fights are like pretty easy, but like some of the fights levels are pretty easy, especially like in the early game. They're abysmally easy, but I think like
C'est le même boss, hein.
once you like get into it, it's, like,
TheRudyyy, il
very,
est pas
very
très
cool.
fort quand même. À chaque fois, il se fait toucher par Flora Piranha. C'est bizarre. Hein.
I also
Bah oui,
just remembered.
Après, on rappelle encore une fois qu'on
there
perd
are
donc on peut se permettre des fois de
like
se faire
these
toucher
toad
justement
collectibles
pour
where it's basically just
gagner
like
du temps.
think of like
et
New
aussi
Super Mario
avoir
Bros.
des frames
There's like the
d'un
big star coins. You can get toads, and I think you do a certain amount to beat the game, but I don't remember what the amount is off the dome. But I know that is a thing that is necessary, and there is routing involved to like try and get like the fast ones and like skip the ones that are slow.
Voilà, il va se permettre de se faire toucher.
As you can see, this movement is very, very exploitable, so that is taken advantage of in the future.
Et on libère.
I see that. Okay, awesome.
Ils ont pas donné 25 € encore. Hein.
You've saved the toad.
Attention.
Donc, voilà,
Yeah. Also, I don't know if anyone is like looking, but like in the camera, they were just like the like winning animation played, and they were just like spinning. I think that is so funny.
That's great. We love audience participation in this.
Yeah, audience participation. I love a lot of the like the medium-sized in-person events. Like, there's a lot of audience participation. Events aren't like, super huge or anything. Just because like it is so much more of a vibe than like GDQ is, because in the stream room it's like, not like super loud. Like, there's like side conversations and stuff. But like at these like types of events, it is just like it is just like a joy to like attend.
Attention,
and, you know,
est-ce que le public a sauvé un Toad? Ça a débloqué un Toad.
Eh oui, parce que même si jamais on a décidé donc de ne pas sauver de Toad.
But yeah, now is the point where it's like you're past like the tutorial quote unquote area, and you can see like these levels are getting a bit shorter, but there's like routing where you get like 1 or 2 toads instead of like getting like all 3, because you don't need to get all 3. You only need like a certain amount to like beat the game. And I think I think this is like where it gets cool, but also yeah, I forgot there's an auto scroller. I thought it was the next level.
An auto scroller.
I can't be glazing the game and then it just like throws an auto scroller like that. That is not that is not okay.
I'm used to the random auto scroller. Like, gotta have an auto scroll in every game. Here we are.
Oui, ok.
Yeah, also I forgot to mention to use the like what is it called in this game? I remember it has like a weird name. Oh yeah, the vibe rod, where like Peach can change your emotions. There's like a meter right under the health in the top left. And if that runs out, you can't use the emotions anymore. It just returns to like the default emotion. But you just get more by like getting coins and killing enemies, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it like limits your usage, so you have to be very intentional with how you use it sometimes. You can't just like hold cry through the entire level to like move a bit faster, especially because it doesn't take that much time and also ruins your meter if you're trying to like set up for another skip in the future. Yeah, exactly. So you can see the runner who's using like the sorrow emotion to get through that room instead of using it through the other room that was a little bit longer, because it wouldn't be that much faster, and also it's necessary for that room because you have to like go over the like breakable blocks anyways.
I see. Yep.
Alors la roulette, bravo. La roulette, c'est de l'RNG du coup. Dès qu'il rentre en fait sur le
Actually, I'm gonna look because I don't remember how many levels are in this game, but I know that there is a lot because it is like a pretty huge game.
Yeah, we're only 11 minutes in a 1 hour 37-minute estimate, so we have a lot more levels to go through.
Oh yeah, there is 8 worlds of levels in this game. There is an absolute like ton, and honestly, like a lot of levels are just like pretty cool. If you go to the speedrun.com board, they have like categories for like just playing the ILs like in any percent, and also in New Game Plus, which is cool because I feel like a lot of runs only, or a lot of speed games on SRC only have like doing stuff in New Game Plus, and it's like hard to track like mid-run like community like level golds. I think that's a good way to do it.
Et 10 points, et attention, bravo!
Yeah, looking at chat, yeah, I think using like the vibe in this game was like weird, especially like for a game marketed towards like children and whatever. But I think Showtime is like very cool. I just think it's a shame that the run is like, what is it, like 5 hours? I'm gonna look at this.
5 hours.
Et voilà, donc il réussit à bloquer l'autoscroller et grâce à ça, il va pouvoir aller plus vite.
Oh, no death abuse is 3.5. Oh, I was thinking sparkle gems. Because that's 4.5.
Atteindre l'arrivée.
Okay, that makes sense.
C'est extrêmement complexe.
Yeah, it's just it's a shame that it's that long, because it's like so cool.
Et bien joué.
Voilà. C'est extrêmement complexe à faire, franchement, gros bravo. Hop. Et donc là, on a obtenu un mini-jeu saut Toad, parce que oui, dans ce jeu, il y a beaucoup d'objets collectibles.
We've obtained a minigame for Toad.
Mini-jeu qu'on doit terminer, d'ailleurs en 100%, on doit aussi finir
Oh, sorry, what you say?
tous les niveaux des mini-jeux.
On screen it said we've obtained a minigame for Toad. Does that come into play at any point?
Oh yeah, so there's like these puzzles where you have to like get like get Toad or get something to be able to get a Toad, but like those are usually slower. And that is just like kind of the principle of I can do the platforming faster than they can, so I'm just gonna get another Toad later. That's like easier or faster.
Super stylé, voilà, parfait.
Makes sense.
Yeah, this game, I'm making the comparison to like Yoshi's Island, but it really does have a lot of like Yoshi's Island like DS influence and like New Super Mario Bros influence. It has a lot of that like puzzle aspect where it's like sometimes it wants you to do this thing, but like you can do it in like a few different ways. Also, that was a cool platforming skip there, just to like skip having to like wait on cycles. You can like do the jump and then activate the like joy floating emotion and then go up a little bit to like get to the platform and then jump over to like kind of finish that like platforming challenge that would normally be like an auto-scroller segment. I think that is very cool.
Yeah.
Also, in that, I just want to shout out that that room had a specific use of the like sorrow where they were jumping over certain enemies and like while you're crying it hits enemies, so you don't have to like worry about it, which you normally have to wait for cycles there, but because there was like the specific jumps, there was no cycles that had to be waited on. It was very cool. Yeah, the power flight is kind of broken in 2D platformer. Yeah, I agree.
Il y a un peu des Goombas un peu différents. Par exemple, là, les Goombas pleurent et tout. Car oui, on est sur l'île des émotions. Et donc, tous les ennemis sont atteints par ces émotions-là. Aussi. Et en plus de ça, chaque monde a une thématique en termes de...
Oh, I was gonna say, I feel like I remember in this room there's like a little floaty skip, and then I was like, where is it? And it was at the very end. Yeah, you can skip going on one of those springs, which is very cool.
C'est ça, c'est roule le rondin. Donc là, TheRudyyy fait tourner le rondin avec le stylet. Là, vous le voyez pas, mais...
I like have the chat pulled up, but then it's like hard to like have it pulled up and like interact with like stuff in my browser, and also like have the Discord stream up. Like I keep accidentally closing it, so then I like have to like look at the stream while I get the Discord pop out working again.
That's all good. I also have chat pulled up on my end too. Speaking of which, hello Raiders, welcome! Welcome to the English Restream of Nitro Speedrun Festival, a speedrunning marathon happening live right now in Lyons, France. So thank you for joining us. You are here if you want to hear some English commentary for all these games. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
I think clearing out those 3 eggs was like the first usage of like the angry emotion in the entire run, and it took 2 worlds to happen. Yeah, like I said, it slows you down, and it's not that useful compared to like the other like emotions that Peach has. So it's fine to not use it. It's whatever.
Du coup, qui est en plein air, dans lequel il faut abuser du coup de la joie pour pouvoir s'envoler au-dessus du hibou et l'attaquer.
I like forgot about this bird entirely. Like I just like blacked it out of like my memory. and then I have to like
Ah, ma foi,
just
ça se passe pas mal.
stare at him
Ouais,
right
PB pace,
right
hein,
back.
je pense. hein.
PBP, ça on n'a pas les splits là sur nous, donc
Ouais.
vous avez sauvé un Toad.
I'm so not used to like French being like
c'est
the
le
language
troisième
of this
toad qu'on
game
se-
because
qu'on se fait.
I've only seen
Je
like
crois que ça,
what like
quand-
Japanese and in
Normalement,
English,
dans la
and
run
I'm just not used
classique
to
à,
French. But
euh,
I mean, yeah, this is a
Mm.
French event happening
parce que, bah, il y a
live right
pas de
now,
Mario.
so
Oui.
I don't know, it makes
Bah,
sense.
monde 3, le monde des bouts.
Makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
Classique, encore une fois, hein, des Mario, hein, voilà. Et donc c'est là aussi le jeu devient encore un peu.
Also,
plus
I have
avec
like
plus
a
de
I have like a
personnages,
hunch
plus-
that
Et aussi, technique,
this
les
is in the
gens
same
avec
engine as
30,
Yoshi's
on va
Island
voir, et aussi
DS, but I'm
l'introduction
like
de
not sure.
encore de nouvelles mécaniques.
And I feel like
Là, très bientôt.
there's people who would know, but they're not here right now, so I can't ask
On
them.
retrouve évidemment les
But
bouts qui vous
a lot of the
suivent,
platforming
vous
looks
êtes,
pretty similarly,
retournés.
which is why I have that
Ça,
hunch.
et que-
But
et qui-
again, I will not say anything definitively because I'm not sure.
Et là, juste profiter de la
But
musique. Y a pas
as
de-
a
chose à dire.
as a Yoshi fan, I'm happy to have this hunch, and I'm fine like living a lie for the rest of my life to feel a little bit better about myself.
Well, as long as if it keeps you happy, then sure.
Et voilà,
Yeah, this game was released in 2004 for the original DS.
Yeah, yeah.
Une OST
De malade.
de
Yeah.
magnifique.
Encore
I
une
know
fois,
almost nothing about games back then, so
Ah,
Yeah,
vraiment.
Yoshi's Island
Beyond
DS
me.
was released in 05, and I don't think there was that much. If this is the same engine, there wasn't like that much
Oh, après,
that
Super
would have
Princess
been
Peach,
changed, other than probably
le jeu est pas mal, mais
like
comparé à
some
Super Princess
of the like
Peach.
Désolé.
On allait
traditional
pas
like
déjà-
Yoshi engine stuff,
Ah,
like
bah,
slopes
écoute,
slowing you down way more,
il est
way
clair
more.
que Super Princess Peach est
Uh,
vraiment axé sur le
mhm.
platforming comparé à
Yeah, exactly. They share a lot of the same enemies,
qui est,
but it does pull from different Mario games. But
Donc là,
I was thinking like visually,
donc là, c'est-
and some of the
c'est
platforming
toujours
looks
du temps à tomber,
similar.
hein, la mécanique classique des Mario.
But
Donc, vous
Yoshi's
pouvez
Island
à un moment
DS
donné,
has the like
plus tard,
top screen, bottom
vous allez
screen,
lancer donc des donuts
you know, like
speed,
Sonic
et
Rush,
vous
where
tombez
like you
très,
can
très
go
vite,
between
et
the
donc on
two.
va être obligé d'être en version
Has like
Alors
that,
là, il a
and this game does not
pas
have
tout
that.
parce que justement, il va consommer
So,
déjà une moitié
Who knows? Maybe a little different.
avant de prendre évidemment le deuxième diamant et se recharger pour la suite des lanternes allumées.
Exactement, parce que bah les lanternes ne sont pas allumées. Oh là là, comment puis-je ouvrir la porte? On a les lanternes.
Voilà, c'est ça.
Also, yeah, this is
Cette salle-là.
the like obligatory
Ok.
world that's like
Dommage.
ghost houses and like
Avec la
scary
joie,
and
vous passez ici.
whatever.
À noter quand même qu'il-
So we'll be seeing this theme for like the next
Parfaite pour bien
what,
jouer
like
sur la plateforme.
6 levels, 5 levels?
Oh.
Wait, where's the second one? It'd be 3
Ouais,
levels.
on va
Okay,
laisser
I know how
un
to
peu
count.
de-
Un peu de joie du coup.
Honestly,
like
how
trying
many
to do math
levels
in my
we've been
head, and I
playing
got
through?
it wrong.
Ça passe.
That's completely fine. I totally get that. I've already lost counts.
I'm abysmal at math. For the most part, there's like
de récupérer des points
I think in the run 5 levels you play in the run, and there's like a bonus level.
d'émotion pour pouvoir récupérer des cœurs.
Yeah, that's how that works. I'm pretty sure all the boss fights are on 5, and then there's 4 regular levels. Yeah, that's how that works.
En backup,
I got it.
si on se fait toucher un peu trop de
I'm scared to like do math now because I just like beefed it so badly like 5 minutes ago.
Ah, you're good. Don't worry about that. We're not here for the math. We're here for the run. That's fine.
5 levels in boss. See, I messed it up. Okay.
En fait, quand tu
Si.
vas commencer à glisser, en fait, c'est là où elle va mettre ses fesses en arrière et donc,
I'm so bad at doing math.
attention à ceux qui sont photosensibles.
And I like cannot make this
Alors,
up.
cette
It is
salle,
like
donc,
terrible.
regardez ailleurs. et
Attention,
voilà, on
là,
va vous le dire.
photosensible.
Voilà, on va vous dire à la fin.
Well, we can have chat to help keep track, and I'll try to keep a mental tally myself too moving forward.
Voilà, et atterrir.
Thank you. I'm begging for math tutoring.
Ceux qui sont photosensibles, vous pouvez de nouveau
Pretty
voter. Hop, et ça tombe bien que vous allez pouvoir regarder parce que hop, on va tout simplement super réussir.
So,
Also,
speaking of numbers, oh, sorry, go for it.
Oh no, you can go. You can go.
Tellement limite.
I was going to ask another question about this. Do you know how many toads are needed for the any percent?
I don't off the dome, but it is like not as many as you would think. So the routing is like very lenient.
Qu'on teste le jeu, on est là.
Okay, okay.
If anything, I think it's like
Surtout quand on utilise
mince.
l'émotion pleur.
sub 10.
Ça, c'était pas
Like
voulu.
Ah oui, alors.
it is.
Oh.
You're able to like.
Pour potentiellement
like,
libérer un
I
autre,
think-
mais non.
À vous le dire.
There's ones that are required to get for like tutorials and stuff, and then you can
Exactement.
avoid
Ton
those,
cœur
and
t'a
outside of
ramené
like the
vers
ones for like
vers
tutorials and
cette-
dialogues
vers cette salle.
and whatever.
Donc là, un niveau
you can
labyrinthe,
Not
vous avez
bother,
45 portes,
I
30 des
think.
bonnes. Il y a pas,
Let's just- you need all of them. Okay,
voilà,
yeah.
faut connaître par cœur.
Yeah, for glitched.
Level design que je déteste,
I'm thinking.
Donc vraiment.
Got it.
Voilà. Ah là donc il y a du brouillard.
Oh attention, c'était pas vu.
Yeah, Ali wrote this game. I'm just a big fan of Super Princess Peach, and I think more people should be playing this game. And I'm trying to like spread the good word. Okay.
Ok, alors ce niveau.
Hey, that's what you both are here for. And if any of you would like to spread the good word about your games as well, you can sign up for a game that does not yet have commentators here on the English Restream. If you'd like to appear live on the mic like we are right now, and you know something about any of the particular games in our schedule, feel free to sign up. The pinned message in Twitch chat should have a form for sign up. So if you want to get live on air and commentate about a game you feel strongly about, feel free to do so.
I can't believe you were doing your job as a host, because I was gonna steal your job. I was gonna say the exact same thing.
I mean, we're both on the same wavelength here, so.
I was gonna say like, wow,
perfect.
like it's like talking about incentives and like donating and all that stuff for like the in-person French event, and like the next incentives for Shadow Generations, and there's no one on that one, so.
Allez,
Listen, know a little bit about
game is
Sonic.
Shadow Generations.
We're speedrunners here, okay? I'm sure at least one or two of us knows a little bit about Shadow the Hedgehog.
Très bien fait de la part de TheRudyyy.
At least one of us has to, yes. That's not me, but that could be you.
Yeah, there's like wings. I know that. All platformers are the same. That's all I'm saying.
All platforms are the same. You might get some flack for that, but I'm
and if you
none the
disagree with
wiser.
me, make some noise in the Twitch chat or whatever.
That's right.
But like they're saying there's a trick to break into the final boss, which I was gonna act surprised about. Now everyone in chat knows, so now I can't act surprised. But yeah, there's a skip, so you don't have to get like any of the toads basically.
Sauf c'est dans la vie réelle, pardon.
Odyssey and Rygar are the same thing.
Oh.
I retract my statement. You know what? I was wrong. That is my bad.
All right.
I folded under no pressure. That was a mistake to hold my ground on.
Whatever.
Personnellement que j'adore, le fait de pouvoir faire pivoter les salles. C'est incroyable.
Qu'on retrouvera évidemment dans les.
It is genuinely not a problem that you talked about that skip, because I think that skip is like very cool. But that is a in an hour skip or something. So yeah, it's not a big deal. Unforced error every so often. Okay. Listen, I know enough baseball to know that I just listen. Sometimes I just drop the baseball when I catch it. Okay, that was my mistake.
Alors le petit muni.
There was an absolute missile headed towards me, and I did like a jump and a spin, like in Wii bowling, like Wii Sports bowling.
Du coup, avec
I didn't touch anything, and that's my fault. I'll hold that.
Avoir la petite trail là comme ça serait vraiment très bien. Mais non, malheureusement, on n'a pas cette technologie.
Also, while this like auto scroller is going on, I'm just gonna take a little peeksy poo at the schedule that's on it for this. I wanna see what doesn't have any commentators, what people in chat could sign up for. There's what is there?
Yeah, and if you'd also like to view the schedule, you can type !schedule in the chat to look for yourself.
There's a Castlevania game that's happening today that doesn't have any commentators. That is wild to me. What?
Oui.
Resident Evil 5. I know a lot of people are fans of Resident Evil. No one for pop and music. Well, honestly, I was gonna sign up for pop and music, but it is like so early in my time zone that I just did not do it.
That's completely
I
fair.
do like pop and music though. Zelda: Link Between Worlds. I'm sure there's one or two knowers.
Évidemment, du coup, faut allumer les.
Balatro. There's like billions of Balatro players worldwide. Okay, I do not believe for a single second that there is not someone in the stream who can hunker down and just like, this is a cool build. I know Blueprint and Egg. Yeah, I know. I do not believe it for a second.
Avec la petite musique,
À la
là, du
petite
son,
musique
là. Ah ouais.
de 1 cœur, mais
C'est ça.
évidemment.
On se
Also,
retrouve
I love this
C'est
boss.
ça.
This boss is like so funny to me because
On a
it is just like
Et en parlant
the
de
boo
Todd,
crying,
On a
and he
74
already
euros.
does that.
74
Like
euros,
King
c'est
Boo
vrai.
already just like cries
Oui,
sometimes,
pour être
and
confirmé, du coup,
listen,
côté,
it's okay to
l'ambiance,
cry a little
si,
bit.
euh,
I'm not
On a le
I'm not blaming
royaume de
anyone
Todd, on est d'accord.
for crying a little
on
bit.
peut pas avoir une minute de
But-
Todd.
I just think it's really funny that that is the one that they gave him.
Ouais.
In terms of like just giving enemies
C'est bon,
emotions,
du
because
coup,
I
c'est
feel like that
validé.
can happen sometimes, but I don't remember off the dome. I just think it's
Ouais, on était
a bit funny.
Ouais.
ça.
Mhm.
Bon, bah,
What World's War? Is this 4? Hold on, 1.
ok, on va les
Okay, yeah, this is World's 4, I'm pretty sure.
Alors voici sur
I see.
le monde
I require tutoring.
Firax, un monde un peu plus technique avec ses laves partout et aussi ces brouillards, on voit plus rien. Et encore une fois, il veut pas délivrer ses
Yeah, I do.
notre cher Ruddy. Toujours.
I do think it's cool though that this board has subcategories for emulator, and I think more people should play this game because there's an emulator subcategory, and this game is cool. And even if you don't have a DS capture card, which has historically been kind of difficult to get, you can still play it. And you can still speedrun it. You should speedrun this game. Again, sharing the good word of
Je l'espère aussi.
how
Merci,
dope this
merci,
game
Sylvain,
is.
pour cette imitation.
Oh my god, a toad. Yeah, see.
On a une
Couple.
mauvaise
Yeah, Toad's been popping off. French Toad is amazing.
Si, on a quand même un Todd.
Encore une fois.
On le gardera pour on le gardera pour le monde suivant. Du coup.
Parce que je sais pas si vous
Yeah.
l'entendez comme
Oh,
on
that's
l'entend,
beautiful.
mais-
French Toad is like
my God.
I think they should just like
Donc, hop. Donc, on
Et
peut-
have
donc, cet oiseau
different like
scroller,
regional
on va
variants of
essayer
like all the
d'esquiver
toads.
de la même façon grâce
Just because
à
I
une
think
échelle.
giving the toads a little bit
L'idée,
more
encore une
personality
fois,
is just
c'est
like awesome
d'agripper
and funny.
l'échelle au moment tout au bout de
It's
l'autoscroller.
great. I love it. I've never heard Toad in any language other than English, so that was absolutely beautiful. I want to hear more of that.
La fin du niveau, sachant qu'il y a quelques ravins avec de la lave, quelques.
Is our runner doing a glitch right now? I like
qui gênent le parcours,
didn't
mais,
know this one existed. I'm gonna be
Yes,
so
bien joué.
Wow, that is like very cool.
Et tout
I
ça,
was gonna say yeah, because I know that there is
Ça mérite ta course.
On est encore en
an
développement
auto scroller there, and I didn't know there was a way to stop the auto scroller from scrolling and just go to the
Tu
end.
le confirmeras, je vais regarder, du coup.
I think that is like so cool. I didn't know that trick
Là, on est à
existed.
pile 29.
That's like so sick.
Ok.
En tout cas, on est sur une run très très propre.
Alors,
Et ça,
surtout en marathon, enfin pour une run
c'est
marathon.
incroyable.
On croise les doigts encore. Ah, la musique.
Cette musique. Oh.
Regardez, même.
Yeah,
même les
there,
compagnies
like I
dansent.
said, I feel like outside of like the few isolated tricks, this is just
Oh
like
là 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 là. Moi, je sais pas
just
pour vous, je pourrais écouter ça
long
toute la-
stretches of
toute la
just
journée.
like really cool platforming. And I mean, if you
Mhm.
like,
D'ailleurs,
euh,
la musique se
platforming,
transforme
I
à
feel
chaque fois
like,
qu'on
I
prend
don't
une
know, this
émotion,
is
soit elle
pretty cool.
accélère, elle monte
Yeah,
de.
there's one place to do it in World 6. Okay, I didn't know that actually. Okay, I will keep an eye out on that, and I will just repeat the same thing I said.
Attention.
No harm in that.
Passe au-dessus du spike.
I do really think that
Oh,
people
la
should be like
Super.
play this and spinning this to like more events because this is like the first time I'd seen this on a schedule in like 2 years or something.
Franchement, c'est-
So
c'est-
I
c'est-
think
c'est
more people should be on
extrêmement
this.
propre.
I'll say it.
Attention.
Tyrolienne.
Oh yeah, and then the like.
En plus, j'ai juste appuyé sur droite, je peux regarder le.
This is not a minecart in this game. What is it called? the like zipline section or whatever. Yeah,
We can call it the zipline section, yeah.
it's just close enough. I was like thinking of like the like the subspace
Effectivement, on n'a pas
emissary.
expliqué ce pouvoir-là,
from,
mais
like,
je pense qu'il est
Brawl.
assez,
Voilà.
There's like the like minecart
yeah.
auto scrollers
Ouais, voilà.
in that. I was thinking of that.
Donc Perry, vous rentrez dans Perry.
Eh, le public, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé là?
Wait, that's such a cool emote for that. That's so cool.
Bravo.
Et avec la petite manchée, quoi, vous faites de la tyrolienne. Voilà. Ouais. Perry, d'ailleurs, oui, on apprend du lore de
Oh,
Perry.
look at that, yeah. Cool emote.
Attention,
Just for that moment. Beautiful.
Okay, I was gonna say like the worst thing ever is happening right now, but that is not the worst thing ever. And that was actually such a cool save.
C'était prévu en fait.
I was gonna say yeah, like a very slight mishap, and then immediately saving it by getting in a place where
Tout à fait
a
ça.
little bit of like the float could be used and
Mhm.
having enough meters still to get up here. That is like
mais non.
so
On va se
cool.
reconcentrer un petit peu là.
Tu voudrais pas un peu de Todd?
I feel like this is like such a punishing game. There's like some like platformers that are just really punishing because like
Notamment dans ce passage.
it's very easy to mess up, and when you mess up, like you just like kind of die. I feel like this is kind of one of those.
Faible. Je crois qu'on peut virer le
But,
brouillard, je crois, avec
Avec le pouvoir de la
le-
joie.
But like, yeah, being able to like save stuff like that is like so cool. Like I know the 3D World is one of those like really punishing games because like losing your capsule just like costs minutes if you don't have like a backup. But yeah, this is I'm like just like very impressed whenever people can like save mistakes like that. Like my heart went out for them and then they got back in the pot.
Yeah, that was very, very skilled. They are not, they're not first record holder in the category and leaderboard for no reason.
Ah, on est obligé d'être en colère.
J'ai la couronne qui vient de tomber.
C'est pas grave, on te la mettra au prochain.
All I'm saying is they might be a little floated, and who's to say if that's the case?
Donc là, les cadeaux volants là qu'on voit en fait, c'est
Who's to say?
soit des tots, soit des objets. J'ai un petit doute sur ça, mais voilà. Mais les cadeaux volants en fait.
I think there's like so much like there's probably like so much respect for like a runner. Like if the second place person is being like, oh yeah, no, they're like an absolutely crazy runner. Like that that is probably like the most respect like ever. Because like a lot of people in second place on SRC would go, no, I'm good too. Yeah, I think they're not that much better than me. But like if they're like, oh yeah, no, they're just like unmatched. Oh, they're so good at this game. I think that is like such respect.
Exactement. Hop, voilà, super. On descend pas toutes l'échelle. Hein. Ah, pas très sympa là, on est obligé d'attendre de toute façon, donc ça nous a pas fait perdre de temps vraiment. Il n'a pas libéré le taux d'en haut.
Yeah, exactly.
Pas tout de suite.
And all I'm saying, call to action right now.
On a encore
I'm looking at you, Twitch chat. If you're not already, go to what is the link?
J'ai regardé si dans le chat, au moins ils écrivent bravo.
Speedrun.com/SPP and follow that bad boy, okay? Follow that bad boy, watch all the runs, do the homework, okay?
Mais cette musique.
Ah non, mais c'est incroyable.
And that is all you have to do. And very shrimple homework. And also maybe sign up to like commentate more runs or volunteer for like future English streams. Who knows?
Première apparition des Bilbao.
That's the homework I'm giving you right now.
Good homework. Chat, this is your time. If you want to sign up to commentate, check the pinned post. And you can check the schedule, you can donate, you can do whatever you want here. This is the English language playground for Nitro Speedrun Festival.
There's Skate Horse on here that's left uncommentated. Someone has to get on that one. What? That's Skate Horse.
When is... Oh, there it is.
And I'm not just saying the name of a game and being like, oh, you should know this. It was at GDQ and there was horse cosplay. Okay, you have to commentate that. You have to have the privilege. And if you don't know anything, it's like free on itch right now. You can go download it, play through the game, be like, wow, this controls terribly. I have to talk about this on stream. It is a skateboard platform where you play the horse and you go through levels, and imagine how that would control. It is far worse. It is one of the worst games I've ever seen. It's awesome. Skate Horse propaganda going everywhere. Absolutely. I know ball, and I'm hyping up the games that need to be hyped up. Okay, and all I'm saying is, if you know Skate Horse, check that pinned message in Twitch chat right now. Sign up to commentate. It's triple S.
Il faut taper et pas frotter.
Triple S, triple A title game.
Ça change tout, c'est vrai, excuse-moi.
Does it go up to triple S?
I have no idea. I'm not in charge of ranking games or anything.
I think, there's like AA, AAA, or whatever, right? I think there should be an S tier. An S stands for Skate Horse.
S tier for Skate Horse.
Very unique. That is the kindest thing I've ever heard anyone say about that game. That is awesome. People should play it and people should commentate it.
I will give it a look after this. Never heard of it before.
Second homework assignment. This is the summer assignment. Okay. Beach
All right, chat, you've got more homework. Here we go.
Là, il aura un point faible donc, qui va s'afficher et donc on le tape avec le pouvoir de colère ou avec le feu qui est autour.
Yeah, and there's a boss fight here. Like there was like some platforming going on, and then there's a boss fight, and now I can talk about whatever, and it doesn't matter anymore.
Fait exprès pour annuler notre pouvoir d'émotion et ne pas avoir.
I know nothing about this game, so you're gonna have to fill in the brunt of the commentary for this run here.
Yeah, so if you've ever played Super Mario 64, there's like in Tiny Huge Island, there's like the Wiggler. It's like that guy, yeah, that guy again.
C'est l'optimisation.
And then we also catch him on fire. I forgot about the catching on fire segment.
C'est vrai, j'avais oublié qu'avec nous on a quand même le recordman du monde.
Trust me, he deserves it.
Hop, donc là, il y a du brouillard.
It's okay.
He deserves it? Okay. All right, I'll take your word for it.
Ah ouais, la RNG. Oui, ok, il y a un peu de diamant du coup.
Voilà, hop, on a enlevé le brouillard cette fois.
Là on est un peu ric-rac niveau émotion, j'espère que ça va passer. A priori ça devrait le faire.
These are the longest 5 hits I've ever seen in a boss fight.
Donne-nous un bon truc lorsque tu vas te
Yeah, we're kind of just churning through a few emotions right now and spending a fair bit of time here. What's happening?
Et joie pour virer.
Well, we have to, you know, line them up and
Oh
get him to flip upside
Oh, we're
down.
gonna
and hit him with the catching on fire.
Oh la var.
Oh, voilà. Oh non.
Oh la var. Oh, on veut la var.
Alors, ce qui s'est passé, c'est qu'il y a des
I see.
qui l'ont empêché de pouvoir rejoindre le Wiggler, ce qui fait qu'il va devoir refaire un cycle.
Non,
Oh,
super.
bon.
But also, I wanna mention
Ah ouais, non mais.
there was like no more like vibe meter at the very end of that fight just because it was used perfectly the whole time. That is wild to me. What?
Le fameux never happened before. C'est le.
I understand that, you know, things could be like pre-routed or whatever, but like I just can't believe that that's
Et aussi.
how that happened.
Donc on est désormais dans le monde 5. La plage ondulée. Un platforming sympa. Cette fois-ci.
Bad vibe drop RNG. Yeah.
Rassure-moi parce que là c'est la troisième.
Yeah, to clarify a little bit, I mean, there wasn't a segment where it was like that bad, but it was perfectly aligned, which is crazy.
Notamment, n'hésite pas à pleurer pour aller plus vite encore qu'une fois, comme tu le sais. Vous sur le chat, n'hésitez pas à donner encore une fois si vous voulez encore m'entendre.
Also, I love how this world looks. I in general, you
Et surtout celle du runner.
you can take away my like platformer player card after this, but I do kind of like the like beach areas in video games. Like I like the Kirby's Epic Yarn one. I like the
Mettez les pinceaux là.
Attention.
I cannot think of what the game is called. Oh my god.
On a un peu d'émotion.
Like the
Ça justifie le fait qu'on ait vraiment augmenté la jauge d'émotion parce que tout à l'heure jamais.
I lost it. It's fine.
Aussi facilement aussi.
Voilà.
Avec
Are they trying to be like French Yoshi? Something like that.
T'as vu là, il y avait un taux, il l'a pas pris.
I think that's what's going on. I'm not sure. There's a Yoshi on the couch, so that's close enough.
We've heard a lot from French Toad. I'm not sure if Yoshi's also present there.
Cette fois-ci, donc il n'y a pas d'échelle.
Donc
Ouais,
pas d'échelle malheureusement.
skippable.
Also, I just noticed one of the people on the couch has a GDQ shirt.
C'est ce que j'essaie de
And
faire.
as a GDQ employee, I feel very seen right now.
Des strats, mais bon.
Go GDQ!
Ce qui marche dans ce jeu, c'est assez bien foutu.
Not to throw other events, but like submissions for that are open right now. So
C'est vrai qu'il n'y a pas beaucoup de
maybe submit.
Maybe. Can't believe you come onto another speedrunning marathon and chill GDQ.
Oh no.
Il y a ça et le fait donc de ne pas avoir besoin encore de tous les taux à la fin, mais donc ça, on
I just want to see people go. I'm going. I want to see people go.
Hein, il y a la
I like
I'm
seeing my
excited
friends
too.
at in-person events. It's very fun.
récupérer vraiment quoi, les 126 taux.
It is. I might be there too.
Ah, non.
Whoa.
10%. Avant, ouais.
Well, we'll see if I
It's almost like
submit
everyone is
something.
going to GDQ.
Tu termines un monde.
Oh, wow.
You will feel left out if you don't go to GDQ.
Oh, well, you can't
It's like how
FOMO
you
them
will
like
feel
that.
left out if you don't sign up right now to like to commentate a game that you know that it doesn't have a commentator claimed.
Ah, et
Like
on va
Balala.
dire le nouveau pouvoir.
Commentate Balala.
Est-ce que vous avez joué à Super Mario Land? Si oui, vous allez.
I gotta flip
Yeah,
back to
my
the...
only issue with doing more is that like
Voilà, et donc, excuse-moi, tu nous
all the
as-
ones that I'm like interested in are like at terrible times for me. I have like such a normal person sleep schedule. I'm like waking up at 9,
Ah, ça me dit rien, ça me dit rien.
and it's like,
Bon,
yeah, if I want to do pop-up music, I have to wake up at 3 a.m. and I can't do that.
Et donc, lorsqu'on est en sous,
Yeah, I also have a normal person's sleep schedule. I don't know how I'd fare waking up during sleeping hours for me.
l'horreur absolue, même si jamais ça s'est très
Yeah,
bien passé,
like sleeping hours is
là. Les chiens vous emmènent-
I don't know. It's a little important for me. I need my beauty rest.
Là, on
You know the
a
vibe.
des pouvoirs de joie pour faire baisser, donc-
I get it, I get it.
Mais les chiens-
geyser.
C'est vrai, c'est un
Enfin,
geyser.
techniquement, oui.
Et c'est
Also,
horreur, les chiens. Vous allez voir, vous allez
I
voir, il y aura des
look in the
moments
chat.
où on
I
lâche des
appreciate you
têtes.
for spinning this to GTQ. I hope it gets in.
Scandale.
Oh my god.
Mais ils sont prévisibles.
Ça
au moins.
passe, ça
Plus proche, oui.
Oh, si, quand même. enfin,
So like, imagine if you
Selon un cycle
ils ont un
régulier.
cycle,
Imagine for a moment.
Mais voilà, faut gérer le cycle et.
you were watching GDQ, and it's like this, but instead of French, it's English, and instead of me, it's real commentators. It'd be so good. It'd be so banger. And they put it at like 1 p.m. on like a Friday, and everything is good. Yeah, like Juho says, imagine a bus.
Hein.
Ça
Bon,
se découle.
Voilà, bon, on fait pleurer Peach souvent, mais à part ça, ça va.
Is on a hotfix? Oh, you're right.
Mais c'est pour le bien de la run, évidemment.
Third assignment.
Et puis,
Watch that.
You can't just be giving them so many
It's extra-
assignments
it's extra
back to
credit, it's
back
extra credit,
now.
Yeah, it's extra credit.
Ah, alors là, ce petit
You
There
don't
we
have to
go.
watch it, but
pas réussi du premier coup.
like if
Deuxième
you
coup,
watch
ça
it and
va.
like write a book report or whatever,
C'est plus délicat qu'on ne le croit. Hein.
I'll give I'll give you 100 extra points on your other assignments. Maybe you can
Hey.
skip one of the other ones.
Je sais pas
Le
combien de
temps,
temps.
Hey, we love that.
parce qu'il y a pas-
Flexibility.
I'll let you skip a class if you
Voilà.
if you write the report.
C'est vraiment, c'est assez
Et un Todd
important.
par hasard.
Also, I'm gonna be so for real. I have no idea what's going on in some of these levels because
Ah, de-
these levels have become mazes, and I just don't know how they're being navigated. But I do understand it. You know, it's a platform, point A to point B.
Buvez de l'eau.
Restez hydraté.
It's a maze.
Voilà. Tac.
Et notamment, je sais pas si
Looks like we're doing an auto scroller now.
on va pouvoir,
Yeah. This is an
faire
auto scroller.
un message tranquille.
Tu nous as fait.
This is World 6.
Est-ce qu'on rattrape tout
Who knows? Maybe there will be another glitch, and I'm looking out for that.
On a combien de temps à peu près 20 minutes
Lisez-nous deux déjà.
I'm-
On vous redonnera la main.
Oh,
on
ça
se-
marche.
I'm watching so
On commence
intently.
à avoir la panique qui dit ça y est, c'est fini,
Ouais,
ils vont
ouais,
garder
ok,
le micro
vas-y.
tout du long. Bah, tu sais quoi, vas-y. Donc, eh bien, on a eu au tout début, bien sûr, le cas.
Also, I expected something to happen to Peach and not the fish, and then the fish swam into Peach, and then it just like exploded.
Mais c'est toi en fait. C'est pas toi
Uh,
Non, c'est
I knew what happened. I just
c'est un autre.
forgot.
Non, je suis pas en train de m'auto-lire mon nom.
I just
Your
think it's
guess
very
is
funny.
probably better than
Il
mine.
y avait eu 10
I just-
d'Anonymous
I
qui
just
nous avait permis
find it very
d'entendre,
funny
le-
whenever
la
the
super
player's
voix de
invincible when it
Steven.
doesn't look like they're gonna be
Et
invincible.
on a eu tout à l'heure 10 € de EMC2 qui a dit merci pour votre patience, votre énergie
The
communicative.
ways looks
Voilà,
very
vous-
funny.
On peut vous rendre la main.
Mm-hmm.
Merci.
Voilà, continuez de faire des dons. N'oubliez pas, si jamais on atteint les 100
Okay,
euros.
how many more levels are there? Because there isn't there isn't like that much more. It's gonna be in this. I haven't not been counting though. Maybe this is the second level. We'll see now. That was the third level. Okay, this is the fourth level.
Voilà.
Bad at counting.
Lakitu qui est moins problématique dans ce jeu que dans d'autres jeux Mario, hein, tout simplement parce
Fourth
Yeah,
level, fourth.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Mais le niveau 5.
Yeah, again, boss fights on every 6. So we're halfway through the world at this point.
On voit qu'il y a plus de longueur et plus de hauteur, il va falloir gérer.
Good.
Ah, il y a plus ces sables mouvants,
Ouais, voilà, il y a
parfois
les
louis,
sables, il y a
ralentis.
tous les spinnies, c'est vraiment.
Et
voilà.
les chomps, voilà,
Les
ça commence.
chomps.
Yeah, all the theming in this game is just like so pretty. Like
Ça va,
the
bon,
little
je
like
prendrai quatre
like the
bonbons.
sunset gradient in the background is like, oh, I love
Les
it.
petits bonbons ici.
This game's so great.
Hop, voilà, super, on a rebondi dessus. Ça se passe bien. Hop, voilà, on continue les petits rebonds. Ça se passe bien, hop. On pleure un coup. On va très vite. Tac, on fait
Also,
attention.
I'm like totally realizing
Éviter les vagues.
that like
Ok, ça passe, c'est bien, c'est très bien.
Oui, on peut les toucher les vagues. hein.
this is
Mais
being
quand-
played on an original DS,
parce qu'en fait, c'est-
and
t'emmènes derrière et donc après,
this is
tu
like
risques de tomber.
my like 3DS experienced person coming out. I think it is so hard to use the touchscreen on like a DS,
Bien pour le moment.
and I was like, I like remembered back to like when they were getting like the capture set up, right?
J'aurais
ça
dû
va,
sauter
ça
sur la vague, mais ça va.
This is on like an original DS, like the one with like the without the flat like top. It's like the angled one. to use the touchscreen on that, you have to like push really hard, and if they're using their finger, which I assume they are, because they have to like do the platform with both hands, right? They have to push really hard onto like the touchscreen in order for it to like actually trigger like that the touchscreen is working. And I have such a hard time with that, and it's like very. It's like putting it into perspective, like those like quick switches, like to get over like some of the walls. It is like so much more difficult than I thought it would be. Because yeah, I run a couple of DS games, but I always run on 3DS, and for GDQ I had to like run on the DS, and it like took me like a couple hours to adjust to like how much pressure I need to like apply. It is like a tangible, noticeable difference, especially compared to like everything past the DSi, where it's like you just like kind of tap a little bit and then it works.
Alors là,
ça se passe très mal. Voilà, les chompes, hein, les chompes. Oh, magnifique.
Okay,
that probably sounds like nothing, but I guarantee you it is like real skill that it takes.
Style points.
That is like kind of unseen a little bit.
Voilà, on prend le petit diamant.
Oh, I absolutely believe you. I'm just like I have no, I don't have any personal experience with this because I never, I don't own a DS, so I just don't know what it takes.
You should buy a DS.
I should buy. Maybe. I don't know. So many
Very
different
easy
consoles I
to
could
sophomore
buy.
DSIs, I've heard.
N'hésitez pas à faire des dons si vous arrivera à garder
So if you find a DSi,
tout en jouant les niveaux
all I'm saying.
sous-marins.
C'est ça. Attention, la couronne, elle tombe peut-être.
Ah, c'est bon, elle est là.
C'est bon, il redresse.
Ah, donc, ce qu'il fait donc pour tirer, encore une fois, il souffle dans le micro. Les gimmicks de la DS, hein, on connaît.
Oh,
super.
Joli.
Ouais, vous avez vu, hein, tout de suite,
Yeah, there is
c'est les tuyaux de Super Mario.
you know,
Voilà, on n'a pas d'autre chose.
platforming gameplay going on. I like.
Beaucoup plus technique qu'avant.
Oh, where did my
En termes
Discord go?
d'enchaînement
Okay, there it is.
d'émotions,
Yeah, there is
ça rigole de moins en moins.
a little bit more left to do in this world. And like I said, I'm pretty sure there's 8. Do I know how to count? This is 6.
Changer de langue pour voir
7, 8.
goal, ça fait ça dit, je crois.
En anglais, goal.
Yeah,
Ouais, goal, je pense, ouais.
there's 2 more worlds after the boss. The boss is starting soon.
Non, pas vraiment, parce que regarde.
Also, it's very weird to see that they're doing the like 2 screen look at the video game, and it like goes between like the 2 screens because they have like the sub screen on right now, where there's like one main screen, one sub screen. And this game, for those eagle-eyed viewers out there, has been going between like using like the one main screen, the like 5-rod subscreen, and like just like having 2 up. It's like a little bit weird for me personally, just because I like
Celle-là.
have to look between the 2 screens and figure out what's going on. It's a little bit harder to decipher when they're side by side.
Exactement. Et donc si jamais en fait il nous fait ça et il nous attrape, TheRudyyy est obligé de redémarrer le niveau. Parce que bah il nous lâchera jamais. Voilà, il nous lâchera pas.
C'est plus rapide de redémarrer que de.
Ouais, non, il nous lâche pas, tu vois ta barre de vie descendre petit à petit.
Ah oui.
Ouais.
Also, the way they like made this boss on the DS looks so funny, and I've always thought this, and I've never been able to say it. It looks so silly. like it's so funny to me, and like it's very easy to like decipher what's supposed to be happening, but it's like the way it looks just really funny. Like the independent like tentacles. Is that what they are? Tentacles? And then like
Close enough, yeah.
face, like it's like just close enough to like be a little disproportionate.
Ce qui est d'ailleurs important et qu'on va devoir garder en tête après. Désolé, je m'emmêle les pinceaux sur les boss. Hop, voilà, c'est bon. Et donc,
Hey, I mean, it looks. You know, like I said, I've never played this game before, but it looks fine to me. I think
it looks good.
It's pretty cool.
It's just silly.
Just a bit silly. Yeah, I can see that too.
Yeah, tentacles looking like vacuum hoses is like. Yeah.
Oh, 2 swans, quoi?
I think it's also like how they're you can tell like how they're stretched, like the transforms, where it's like they kind of stay in straight lines. A lot of the time when they're not like idling, like when they're doing the sweeps, they just like stay in like the straight line. It's very funny to me.
Le marathon te remercie.
Les totes non, pardon.
Ah. Non, il y en a qu'un seul.
Oh my god, it's French Toad.
Et encore un toad.
Yay!
I think Nintendo should re-release this game so French Toad could just do like a little jig. I think they should give him like a little dance. Like how in the Mario RPG remake, they like redid all the dances, but like for like the little like sprites where they turn them into models and like it's just like a way higher definition. It looks very silly. I think I should just do that with this game. They should re-release this game.
C'est ça. C'est même pas tuyau 1, chambre 2, chip 3 quoi. Hop, le niveau donc de la neige qui est un niveau vraiment
Also,
agréable.
I'm shouting this out right now just because it's there and I want to shout it out right now. I feel like it. There's a for the like Tokyo DLC for like the Sonic movie for the next run.
Non.
I assume it's gonna be the end of the next run because
Oh merde, la couronne.
I think that's how that works. To play like there's like a couple of DLC levels for Shadow Gens, and it looks like it's a it's like a milestone. So it's like whenever you donate any amount of euros, we'll just go there. So I don't know. Maybe if you're feeling a little generous, maybe you can make them play. You can make them play the DLC, and I think the DLC is very fun. I think they got some voice lines for it, but I don't remember. I've never played Shadow Gens, but I do like Sonic games. I've been playing an ungodly amount of Forces again recently because I like Forces most of the time. You can probably take away my platforming card for that one in particular.
La pente quand c'est dans l'autre sens.
No, but I swear, Forces is so good.
Ça marche mieux avec les pentes à droite. Je sais pas pourquoi.
I mean, I'll take your word for it too.
What type of platformers do you like? I have to know. Unless the answer is no.
I don't play platformers just in general, so that I can't claim to have that card. Not for me.
If you were to play a platformer right now, which one would it be?
If I were to play a platformer right now, oh, that's a great question. Maybe one of like the Super Mario Galaxy ones. I feel like those would be fun.
L'événement est donc sur 110 heures, d'après ce qu'on a entendu.
Okay,
but yeah,
I'm gonna help you feel involved here in a second. I have to figure this out.
Exactement.
Okay. all right, sure.
Donc, on a utilisé nos larmes pour free.
I don't got it. It's such a different game.
Ah non mais c'est incroyable. Hop, on passe par
So
là.
you know how like in Mario Galaxy 2, like you like jump?
Instantanément.
Et notre ennemi,
Yeah, jumping, yep.
Yeah, yes. This game's like that. This game's like that.
Non, il a vraiment fait un setup genre pixel perfect. On dirait limite soit de la manip sur Super Mario Bros.
It's the exact same.
I could have guessed as much. Yeah, jumping. I feel like that's a very common thing in platformers. Yep.
C'est incroyable.
I can't believe this video game has tropes.
Ah, c'est vraiment les tuyaux de Mario.
What? Common
No way.
themes and mechanics? No.
No.
That's strange.
donc par
Oh, la
contre, c'est
passe
qu'il y a des
D.
dons.
La passe
Another autoscroller though.
Du coup, on rattrape effectivement.
There are auto-scrollers in Galaxy 2.
On n'a pas entendu Todd, je trouve. Alors, c'est à ton.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind an auto scroller. It gives me time to catch my breath and
Je te laisse refaire la...
take a break.
Tu vas relire ton propre... Comme par hasard, on a un nouveau 1K, et c'est pas moi, je vous promets.
Oh, and then yeah, here's a skip because there's a ladder in autoscroller, which means there could be a skip.
On aura le temps de vous parler des lots, des incentives, etc.
Allie's in here, but I assume it's just if you get off of the ladder at like the same time, like you get crushed, it just like pauses it and
Du
then
premier coup.
Alors du
You
coup,
can
En
just-
marathon.
bravo.
like the
Je
side
crois que c'est une première.
things that like stop you in autoscrollers just wouldn't stop you
Et là,
anymore, and you
bravo,
can skip it.
bravo.
Which
En effet, il y a eu
even
un
though
autoscroller
it doesn't look like there was that
qui
much,
faisait
it still probably saves like a good like half minute just because the autoscrollers in this game go so slow.
que The
Other than like
Right,
the
right.
ones.
avec brio.
Voilà. The réussi.
Ouais, The réussi.
The
Voilà,
réussi.
c'est ça. Que The réussi avec brio.
And as far as I'm aware, there's no more other than the skip at the end of the game.
Alors,
Smile.
si techniquement, mais vous allez voir la gueule de la salle.
Awesome.
Alors si tu le réussis, je mets 10 balles.
Non, si le réussit, il a le record du monde.
Oui,
Ok, ça
non,
va,
littéralement.
non, c'est vrai que si tu le réussis, t'as le record du monde que tu as déjà.
Also,
Non, mais voilà, il améliore.
I just
quoi,
think
c'est-
it's
Mais-
wild that
En vrai,
like
si tu le réussis, je mets 10 balles.
100% in this
Il
game
le
is
tentera même
Je
pas.
le tente.
5 hours,
pas.
11 minutes, 5 hours, 12
Oh.
minutes, and like all toads, which is I assume glitchless.
Hashtag Shadow déjà pour débloquer l'incentive suivant, mais aussi hashtag TheRudyyy la honte.
It's half of that. It's 212 compared to the like glitch run.
Je sais pas. En fait, on va faire simple.
That is
Tu me dis
Mhm.
si jamais j'ai
130.
la chose, hein, mais c'est genre des super points de reset en fait lorsque tu fais tes PB items.
Oui, c'est vrai.
Oh wait, I just realized this estimate is 137, and that is like still like a top 4 time. Like the 137 is like
Si je me forme,
faster
je
than
relance la room,
the
juste.
4th place time.
Donc,
Oui, donc
I mean, I already know that we
c'est
said this runner is floated,
la
but
manip
like
encore une fois, et donc
I just want to shout
En
that
fait,
out
le temps
again.
perds plus
perdu
de
It's
temps
like,
que si tu l'avais
Ça,
réussi.
wild.
le temps perdu est tellement important au final que bah. En fait,
Yeah,
la run est
pretty
longue.
tight estimate. They.
Voilà, en event, c'est pas trop
It
grave.
sounds like they know their stuff.
Pour un PB attempt,
yeah, I mean, it doesn't even look like there's been like any like major mistakes. There was like the one save, but there hasn't been like any deaths or anything.
globalement,
which
depuis
is
que, bah, le
always
fait de ne
good.
pas récupérer donc les taux de
Mhm.
a été trouvé. Ce jeu est rentré dans une phase d'optimisation extrême. Hein, où voilà, on est avant quoi des runs en 2h12, 2h05 dans ces eaux-là. Et aujourd'hui, voilà, on est sur du 1h30. Ok,
Ah,
super, bien entre les deux bons.
on se recharge un petit peu évidemment. Ah non,
Non,
c'est
c'est juste pour sauter.
That's a cool use of the bomb.
Tac.
A lot of platformers have like the mechanic where if you like jump on an enemy, you go a little bit higher. So using the bomb there to go a little higher to like do the skip instead of having to use
Elle se
like
recharge quand tu manges,
a lot more of the float is,
hop, et on a fini le niveau
Very
avant
cool.
que la jauge d'émotion se termine.
Je termine.
and then saving the vibe meter for the end of that level.
Ça économise quelques frames.
Voilà, franchement. Tac.
There are upgrades you can get in this game, which I
Sauver les frames.
realized
Et les toads aussi.
a level ago. I like forgot that you can get upgrades. Only upgrades that have been gotten so far are just 5 meter upgrades, because of course
Si on atteint les 1000 balles, on peut peut-être.
we just won't get hit, and then we won't need health.
J'en sais rien.
and it's that easy.
Beautiful.
1000 balles avant la fin de
Perfect.
Attention, pas 1000 balles sur le
Attention,
espace.
Yeah, I assume the thresholds matter for certain tricks where it's like if you want to do this trick and this trick and this trick all in the same level without having to get like a lot of refills, then you need more meter. But I don't know the specifics of that.
Est-ce que vous pouvez crier objection, monsieur?
I just know that we don't get hit, and
Voilà.
that's okay.
Objection!
I never get hit anyways. Just play flawlessly is the easiest strategy.
Sounds like a plan.
Tu l'as mérité pour ce cri. Hop, voilà, super là, le petit rebond, parfait. Tac. Donc là, vraiment, les phases de plateforme, vous avez vu quand même les plateformes sont beaucoup
That
plus
lined up
qu'avant.
so like
Plus de
perfectly,
plus de trampolines, plus de tout.
where the like
Et c'est
spiny
vraiment dans cette
shell guy,
hiérarchie, en fait, où,
if
le jeu,
the runner landed on top of
level
him,
design, selon moi.
he would have
Et je suis triste qu'on en ait
gotten
pas.
hit, but it like just turned to the side, so he was able to get like a little bounce off of that. That is like
C'est pas
so cool.
pareil. Je l'ai acheté Day One. J'étais triste.
I was like terrified. I'm like, oh no, taking a hit, and then it just didn't happen.
Du coup, ça, je prends. Franchement, là, je suis prêt à tout prendre. Je veux plus de jeux pitch.
Je suis d'accord.
Voilà.
Alors là, c'est un autoscroller qui est très très long. Il dure 1 minute 45.
More auto scrolling.
Yeah, you know the
Plus long
vibe.
qu'un niveau en entier.
I know it. Yep.
Ugh.
Donc, les gars, si vous avez des choses.
So
à
what
dire,
if, right?
n'hésitez pas, je sais pas,
It's par for the
No
course.
auto
Vous
scrollers.
dire la team.
Imagine no auto scrollers.
6,9 € de don bien sûr et qui nous dit ouais le speedrun.
Never ever.
Il est bien au bon endroit, je reconnais, il est bien au bon endroit, ça fait plaisir. Et du coup maintenant il y a toujours le hashtag Shadow pour débloquer la run bonus.
Honestly, I don't even mind auto scrollers that much.
80,
but
90 euros.
My issue is when they scroll just fast enough for you to like move often, but like not fast enough for you to like just like keep running through it.
Tout ça pour soutenir Nitro Speedrun pendant ce Nitro Speedrun Festival.
Or it's like you just have to like wait.
Ah oui, la couronne est de
And
retour.
that's the worst.
Ouais, d'accord,
Ouais.
très bien.
C'est bon, c'est le plus important. On gère la couronne, t'inquiète. Hein,
Ça marche.
voilà. On n'a pas de voie de taude encore, donc on peut gérer la couronne. Si vous nous donnez des voies de taude, On vous promet rien.
On vous rappelle, un don unique de 25 € et c'est reparti pour.
I don't think I really play any games that have auto-scrolling segments like this, so this is just I just don't encounter this. This is not a problem to me.
Bah, franchement, là, mes oreilles elles vont un peu trop bien, hein, mais bon, je dis ça, je dis rien.
It's not like that bad ever.
Voilà,
It's just
ça se passe très très bien.
yeah, a lot of the games I play also don't have auto scrollers, but it's just like they're like sub timed segments. Like I play a game where there's a lot of like enemy spam, and sometimes you have to like wait a certain amount of time. And like they'll just keep spawning enemies. And you just have to survive the whole time.
Yes. Du coup,
I see,
and
I see.
that's like annoying.
Dès le niveau 1-2, on aurait débloqué déjà tous les.
Yeah, I get it.
Et le paravol dès le début.
But the auto scrollers in this game at least are a bit interesting, even if they're not too difficult.
C'est pas de la roche, c'est de la glace.
Oh.
Also, I appreciate that like if you look at the bottom screen, there's like the like projectiles that like could hurt Peach, and you can just tap them to like get rid of them. And,
Yeah, I'm seeing that right now.
There's just really fast tapping going on. And again, on a regular like original DS screen.
Attends, ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas joué à Pokémon, je suis pas sûr. Et donc, voilà. Hop.
Well, you said that it takes some finesse to be able to tap properly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Tu sais, genre les Pokémon like là.
If you have a stylus, it's not too bad because it's like pointed. But yeah, like the top part of the screen has to like flex more than you would think.
Got it.
Oh boy, I'm very excited to be catching this dragon on fire. Again, we like never get to see this, so I'm happy to see like all the applications of it. It is my favorite of them, even if it's like the slowest. Unfortunately.
La deuxième phase. Oui, on se rend compte que c'était pas un dino.
Very big fan of emotions.
We like expressing emotions here. It is healthy to express all of your emotions.
Joli.
Et donc voilà, bon bah écoutez, c'est pareil avec le pouvoir de feu, on casse la bulle.
Et voilà.
You know the vibe. I love being expressive and my emotions and all of that.
Alors, je vous interromps.
That's right.
J'aimerais remercier Dr Beber pour le
And one more well done.
qu'on a reçu. Et je voulais aussi annoncer qu'on avait deux restreams.
Good stuff. One more toad for the road.
Il y a un restream anglais chez ESR et un restream allemand chez Germensch. There are two restreams going on. There's an English restream over ESR and a German one over Germensch. Und es gibt eine deutsche Restream auf Germensch. Dankeschön. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so
Achtung, bravo.
there is what this is 7 that we're going up to now. This is like the world that's like in the sky, and then the next world is like the evil, messed up area that you don't want to be in. That's about how that works. But yeah, you can see this is all like for the most part taking place like in the sky. There's like clouds and the storm and whatever. You know how it is.
Est-ce que tu penses que les parapluies
Yeah.
sont bleus parce qu'ils sont tristes aussi?
Peut-être. Hop, en tout cas lui.
Yeah, there's gonna be, as far as I'm aware, there's gonna be a lot more smaller skips everywhere, just to like save a little bit of time here and there. Just cause, you know, that's how speedruns work. And all the levels are getting a bit more complex as we go on.
On sauve un toad. Ah là là, donc le troisième toad sauvé de la run.
I don't know which one of them did that toad voice, but that is so good.
They've been doing a very accurate toad voice for like the whole stream. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I just didn't acknowledge it until now.
It's
It's so good.
On n'a pas le temps d'aller de l'autre côté, on vole, ça va plus vite. Et on atterrit directement. Là, on a encore de la jauge, c'est parfait.
On va quand même se recharger. Hein. Non, même pas.
Non, c'est la fin. On a fini.
But yeah, you can see in that level there was like a lot of skipping of the like moving vine ladders, just because we don't have to wait for it to like move all the way to the left, and all the way to the right, and all the way to the left, and all the way to the right. If we could just go over it barely.
Je veux run song si haut 4 jam. Alors bon, ça on verra le truc. Mais donc 25 €, donc merci.
I'm pretty sure there was an attempted cycle skip that was going on there, but barely missed it because
Et
of
merci,
like
Vincent,
where
pour le don. Et du coup, on a
he
dépassé
hit on
les 100
the
déjà. Bravo.
on the chain jump.
Yes.
Oui, 100 euros, merci beaucoup. Dans ce monde 7, les dieux.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that.
That was awesome, actually.
Pour pouvoir runner lors de ce marathon, de cette ouverture.
Oh, regarde le rebond.
Oh, mais là, pourquoi tu pleures? Encore une fois, faut être content dans la vie. Et encore
We need this. We need this here.
que t'as libéré depuis le début.
Wait. Can anyone do a Toad impression? I don't care if it's for another game. Just can anyone here in English do a Toad impression?
Je crois que le Mario à la fin il aura sa moustache bien peignée et tout.
Ah,
If I like,
Oh my goodness.
une moustache aussi belle que Grinch.
if I like wasn't in the early stages of being up and out of the bed,
Masterclass.
then I would do it. But I can't do it right now. It's gonna sound awful.
Ah, Grinch que vous avez toujours pas vu, mais vous le verrez, il arrive bientôt.
I've been up for a little bit. I just cannot do a Toad voice. That is not within my normal range of normal vocal range.
Okay, I have homework for you specifically, the host of
Oh, okay.
English Restream right now.
En fait, je me rends compte que si c'est le World
You
Record,
have to like look up a YouTube tutorial and practice this.
sur le World Record,
I've got to learn how to do this. All right, all right.
It's important.
Si c'est pas le World
It's a marketable skill.
cette run là qui va
This
devoir
is-
proposer au-
This is a
wanna
very
make the
valuable
marketable skill.
skill.
En fait, il mettra cette
Yes.
run, on aura au moins, genre, pour les autres events, on
Oh, yeah. Many people will definitely appreciate that.
bah, oula.
et là.
Il y a eu un petit stop dessus.
Oh, I've never even tried, but holy moly.
Also, that was like such
Mais bravo,
that was like
bravo,
such
bravo,
like
il a-
satisfying
une pièce quand même.
platforming
Oui,
there.
bon,
Eh, chaque gros compte, hein.
C'est vrai, c'est vrai.
A lot of it like worked out very perfectly, and then activating like the sorrow to like
Du coup,
get to the end
un sou est
is
un-
like
un sou.
so good.
Ok, c'est passé.
C'était limite, hein. Genre, c'est.
Non,
c'est
t'inquiète.
passé.
Je pense que c'était large. Hein, il a besoin de changer de sous-vêtements, mais c'était large. Et hop là. C'est reparti. Donc avec les plateformes qui bougent. Voilà, le jeu qui lag.
Listen, I know that we've been over this, but I, love my Yoshi likes.
Ah, dommage.
I just think this is an underrated gem, and everyone should know about it. And I'm happy that it is the opener for this because it is like so good.
Suivant. D'un peu de tristesse.
Hey, yeah, knowing nothing else, this has been a fantastic run so far. Excellent movement. Just displaying such a great variety of tactics and just demonstrating the high skill level of the runner. This is a beautiful run, so yeah, love to see this.
Donc, si vous voulez un coup de parapluie dans le public, hein, TheRudyyy est là pour vous. Donc, n'hésitez pas après la run. Hein, donc,
I'm happy that you said that as an auto-scroller started. Just wanna.
Look how much skill the runner is doing here in the auto scroller. Such a high skill level. I have impeccable timing.
Yeah, I mean, immediately after, coming right into play, bouncing off of like flying enemies,
les mêmes
Uh,
mécaniques que sur, Yoshi's
to like
Island,
skip
hein.
having to wait on cycles. It's very cool. But yeah, the timing is very funny.
L'animation est très lente.
Yeah, I get it.
C'est vraiment pas mal. Là, on esquive. Du coup, la pièce de
I don't
puzzle.
even know how many euros 105
Ça
is.
fait une
I'm like
cutscene
thinking.
de 10
Cutscene, ouais,
secondes,
c'est ça,
donc,
on perd
Okay, I'm just gonna Google it.
Yeah, we kind of have a computer right in front of us.
Pourquoi la physique est un petit peu respectée aussi.
105.9. That's $123. Wow, they're making pace right now.
Yeah, we're doing great. $123.90 United States. So we are good.
Moi, je vois pas le problème.
Yeah, I'm
Tu veux battre le record du monde du
probably
cinéma,
gonna like
c'est ok, hein, y a
be
pas de
sticking
problème.
around at least in chat for the
Super.
Shadow Run.
Sauver le 10e Toad.
Just because
10 toads déjà.
big Sonic fan.
Bon, c'est un dixième de ce qu'il y a au
I
total,
swear.
hein. Moins d'un dixième,
Um,
évidemment, mais.
Certes,
the Shadow
déjà ça,
Gens
on peut
run
pas
is
tout
just
faire
like
non plus, hein.
so
On
cool. If
lance
you've never
on
seen
n'a
it,
pas le
please
temps.
watch it. I don't even remember
Et
what
10.
category it is.
D'ailleurs, 10 pièces. Bravo.
That was just straight up any percent. Okay. A lot of people recently been doing all levels, which is very cool, but it's like pretty different. Please watch it, that is like very cool. I swear. Pretty please. There's,
Chad,
like,
I hope you'll stick
schedule,
around.
right?
Yeah, we've got the schedule pulled up here. Where is it on my end? Yeah, Shadow Generations is right up next here after this run.
Il était content, il était en train de jouer.
So long.
Mais ouais, ça rajoute vraiment une fluidité de mouvement qui rend cette run ultra agréable à regarder. Voilà, on vous explique pas non plus quoi chaque. Ok,
ça passait.
ok,
ça passait.
C'est pas.
Oh, I was gonna say that was scary. I didn't want to jinx it. I didn't want to calm curse it, and then happen anyways. Yeah, there's like a very slight like mistiming on the vibe rod change. So then there was a fall, and then he almost saved it, and then he fell anyways.
Il s'adapte aux commentaires.
C'est
It's
ça.
very sad.
Privilégie.
Didn't end up losing that much time. It was like maybe 10 seconds, but
Vraiment incroyable.
it's just a very funny turn of events.
Yeah.
Bon, Koopa. Ah non, là, Koopa, il a dit au revoir.
Bon, on va trouver un backup.
Attention.
Moi je dis tu
Improvisation.
chutes comme ça.
I think they're trying to get an enemy to spawn or something.
Ça te remet des émotions?
Ça te remet là où t'étais.
Non, mais il va y avoir le Koopa.
Is there some RNG involved in this?
It's just scrolling the screen at a certain time to like get it.
Ça suffira
Ça
pas.
suffira pas.
It
Bon,
seems
allez.
like
Mm-hmm.
just needed a little bit
Nouvelle mécanique.
more vibe rod. Looks like, or vibe meter looks like, to use
Got it.
Sparrow to get up there because they didn't have enough to do the skip because of the fall from the last screen.
Ne tentez pas ça chez vous, c'est un professionnel, hein, évidemment.
Exactement, voilà. Donc.
Yeah, that was probably the first time where it like came into play really, other than the one boss fight that was clutched anyways.
Ah, c'était incroyable.
Encore une fois,
mhm.
le Rappen before,
But yeah, even with like pretty upgraded meter, it still matters.
Je pense que là, quand même, il y a quand même pas mal de temps perdu sur la salle d'avant. Donc ouais, on verra. Hein, le plus important, c'est le
Évidemment.
sub-estimate. Essayer de faire des showcases comme ici.
Oui, c'est vrai que c'est l'estimate est plus important.
Ouais, en effet. Hop. Doing. Et là, on active le pouvoir juste avant, comme ça, on zappe une plateforme. Parce qu'on le répète, parce que ça fait longtemps qu'on l'a pas dit. Hein. Plus on est dans les airs, moins notre jauge d'émotion descend lorsqu'on pleure. Tout comme pareil, lorsqu'on est avec le pouvoir de voler.
Bravo!
Si on est au niveau du sol, pareil, là.
I don't know what's going on, but I keep getting pings. It's like 1 p.m. Like,
mais c'est ultra intéressant.
can we be real?
Voilà.
I've gotten like 3 pings in just like a minute.
Notamment quand on route.
That's par for the course for me. I will read them after
Attention!
I step off from the English restream, but
Troisième coup seulement.
Eh.
Troisième coup pour rentrer dans le tuyau. On se moque, mais franchement.
You know, all of mine have just been like
de-
pinging me specifically
Notamment
for like
Mario World, hein.
kind of important
Voilà.
reasons.
Même dans les ROM hacks dans les Kaizo ROM hacks de Mario World.
It's been very strange that it's all happening at the same time.
Peu de frames pour rentrer dans le tuyau.
if it's something urgent, feel free to step away to take care of this. Well,
No,
I'll keep
I
chat
already got
company
it.
here.
It's fine.
Okay.
Ça faisait longtemps. Moi, j'ai opté pour envoyer dans ce niveau-là, mais donc tant mieux. Hop, avec le Bonsai Bill.
Good reminder to take care of yourselves, chat. A healthy you is a healthy you, and that's the first thing that matters.
Drink water, stretch, all that good stuff. You know the vibe.
C'est bon.
That's right. We'll be here all day and all night for 48 continuous hours here on the Nitro Speedrun English Restream. So you have time. We'll be here.
Là encore 13,90 €.
I have an important question for everyone in chat. What is your favorite autoscroller been so far?
J'ai eu un doute.
Oui, c'est bien, ça reste 90.
What is your favorite auto scroller bit?
Écoutez, moi je suis développeur, hein, les maths ça me regarde pas.
Ok, tout le monde, nous avons eu.
What has it been so far? I'm curious because I have a couple of autoscroller top
Le
tiers.
hashtag Shadow, bien sûr. Exceptionnel.
Yeah, I gotta say, the ones where they've shown off a glitch or a tactic of some sort has been my favorite one. Like the ones where you described where
2,25
you get off the ladder at the same time, that you move off screen, and you get to bypass the rest of the auto scroller. That's been pretty interesting to watch.
Il est l'heure de couper le son.
Ok,
I just think blind platforming is very cool.
on va faire ça.
Yeah, blind platforming takes absolute skill in addition to the memorization, just being able to repeatedly pull that off without error. That takes a lot of skill.
Tu fais quoi cette fois-ci, notre cher Ruddy avec le stylet. Almighty, comme sur Doodle Jump. Et on va enchaîner tout de suite par le boss. Devinez c'est quoi le boss? Eh ben, c'est notre cher Kamek. Kamek.
Are they reading just like donations in the Toad voice?
Et pourtant on l'affronte dans cette première phase dans laquelle il faut l'attaquer. Directement par au-dessus. Quelques cycles.
My brain is forming a plan.
Pour l'instant la est parfaite.
That's a great bit if they were actually reading out donations.
Well, because the number went up and I'm hearing the voice again.
N'est-ce pas comme je frappe avec cette voix et on désormais en phase 2. Attention. Mais qu'est-ce que c'est là t'as raté ton coup, mon cher TheRudyyy? Eh ben non, en fait, fallait utiliser la colère pour le frapper davantage. Je continuerai cette bataille, t'as pas peut-être de terminer le boss, mon cher.
I think Toad is just commentating now.
I mean, Toad knows way more about this than I do.
Notre Toad. Merci. Oh, mais quoi? Mais ils sont où les Toads? Luigi.
L'homme en vert, le jeu qui troll,
Voilà,
vous a sauvé l'homme au vert.
Oh, wow.
Sylvain, je voudrais tester un truc. Est-ce que tu peux imiter Dexter?
Yeah, maybe I need to learn how to do that voice. That's peak content right there.
Alors, ce sera 100 € cette fois-ci pour le...
Ah là là, tac. On remercie encore le don de 50 €. Hein.
I think silly voices are always going to be in style, especially for hosting.
Le dernier monde, du coup, qui est la...
Oh yeah, that's definitely always in vogue.
Il y a les labyrinthes apparemment.
For as much as I've hosted for things, I have the vocal range of a rock. I cannot make that voice at all. I would need to practice, and even then, I'd be like, I probably cannot shrill my voice that much, but I'll try, maybe. Maybe a fun bit for later.
C'est de l'exécution, voilà.
I'm gonna be so for real. I'm like,
voilà.
I'm like craving like a water race right now.
Est-ce qu'on va les retourner là?
Is that so
should...
wrong of me?
That is completely within reason. Go get your water ice. Go get hydrated.
Ouais, parce que là, on va juste descendre. On récupère ça, mais de toute façon, le tuyau est juste là.
C'est la fin après.
Et c'est fini. Voilà, on fait attention. Voilà.
I just want like a little sweet treat right now.
Et ça s'est très bien passé.
Ah, I see.
Profitez parce qu'il
Yep, I just have a...
water ice is?
4, ouais.
I assumed that just meant ice water, but I guess I'm not right
No, it's
here.
like
What is the water ice?
It's like a, you know, like the chain like Rita's?
Alors là,
Yes.
It's like that.
Avec des échelles, vous vous dites.
Okay, got it. Is it flavored in addition to be sweetened?
Yeah, it's like flavored like shaved ice, but it's
Normalement,
like
il y a
kind
pas
of
de
not
sel,
shaved
en
ice.
tout cas, il y a
It's
pas de
different.
route,
Okay,
I just
okay, yeah,
want like
I'm
a little
not...
sweet treat because this has been fun, and I deserve a sweet treat.
Les petits potes, vous êtes en auto
Of course, go treat yourself.
50 € de chemiste, mais c'est pas moi, du coup.
Yeah, I'm not overly fond of those kinds of treats in general. I just have a glass of water right next to me, plain and simple.
Pourtant c'est facile, tu vois. T'as qu'à mémoriser les cycles.
I had like a, I had like a little pint container of ice cream from like a local place, and it took me like 2 weeks to finish, but I just finished it. Now I don't have any sweet treats left for me.
I see.
Profite de cette magnifique auto-scroller long comme tu dis. Même si j'avoue qu'il est un peu long. Moi-même.
My favorite part about this is when they're talking like that, and then the other people, they just like have like a guttural giggle.
Le Toad est confus.
I don't know if anyone says that.
It's a very involuntary, just like oh my goodness, this is hilarious. I absolutely love it.
And it's also just like a very French guttural giggle as well.
It's
which is awesome.
Just
like a guttural
French
giggle
laugh.
from he's like, oh, right? But they're going like, whoa, whoa, you know what I mean? It's awesome.
I haven't been listening that closely. You might be right. I just haven't been paying that close
Comme vous le voyez,
attention to it.
I'm a nerd about languages, so that is just something that I've noticed.
Ooh. Okay, got it. A linguist.
vraiment, je sais pas quel
Kinda.
architecte il a commissionné, mais bon, en termes d'arrangement,
Nouvelle mécanique.
nouvelle mécanique.
I love it
Also,
when
I'm like realizing
when their voice.
Mais il est sérieux ça, Breaking Ball.
I'm realizing right now that
Sorry,
we're
go
in,
for it.
we're in like world 8. We've just been giggling about what's going on stream. I mean, yeah,
I mean-
that much. It's just been like, you know, cool platforming, and there's only so many times I can say, wow, that is cool platforming.
Festival que vous pouvez composer.
But like, yeah, a lot of these levels are like kind of maze-like, and I don't know, I get lost easily.
Là, les petits pots d'eau
Never
pour
beaten
prendre
Metroid
le
Fusion.
mécanique. Eh oui.
Est-ce que tu peux nous l'expliquer?
I haven't,
Alors, une mécanique. Vous avez
but
ces
I can see it.
qu'il faut
Similar vibes, even if it's a completely different aesthetic.
suivre du coup dans la direction. Et pour allumer évidemment ces lanternes spéciales jusqu'au
La fin du niveau aux étoiles. Avec-
Bravo, bravo.
Merci. Ah,
Hey, whatever commentary you provide so far is more than sufficient. That's perfectly fine. Like you said, there's only so many times you can say, "Oh, that's cool platforming," for the past hour and 22 minutes and 34 seconds. That's all good.
My bad, my bad.
hop.
I'm happy to be in a similar situation as like a real runner who runs this game.
On est passé, on a eu 2 fois 50. donc-
But if you have lore, I mean, I'll do a live reaction of the lore. Actually, hold on, I'll pull up the
Donc 8-3, un des niveaux les plus
Super
techniques,
Princess
très long,
Peach,
beaucoup de salles. Faut faire attention à la jauge d'émotion
Wikipedia.
aussi.
Ouais, j'adore ce niveau.
Is
Un petit peu de tyrolienne. ça
plot.
va.
Okay, near the Western Kingdom, people land knows that as Vibe Island is said to hide Vibe. What? They just put Vibe in front of things in this game.
Pour l'intermission.
Like, I know it's like
this is the
Vibe
original
Scepter.
vibe?
Yeah. Said to have a treasure known as the Vibe Scepter, a magical item that can be used to control the emotions of its users and others. Fearing of the island's legendary powers, Bowser builds a summer getaway home on the island in hopes of using it for his advantage. As one does.
Dites,
Yeah.
c'est suffisant, je crois.
After his second in command, Army Hammer Bro finds the scepter for him.
Hop.
Bowser hatches a plan to capture the Mario Brothers. Army Hammer Bro entrusts the scepter of it to a Goomba, it says, into the castle. That seems like it'd be bad.
Ça, c'est-
With the residents of the castle under the influence of the scepter,
Oui, c'est vrai.
the Army Hammer Bro
Ah,
and his,
et donc, vas-y, je te laisse
and
expliquer.
his troops successfully capture Mario, Luigi, and several Toads, imprisoning them all across the island. Wait, there's a lot of Toads. I don't think that's just several. I think that's like
Avec Perry.
dozens and dozens and dozens of Toads. I think that could be worded better. Wikipedia do better.
Ouais, mais ça passe, ça
Bridging
passe.
them all
Ça passe.
across the island, Goomba
Et donc,
becomes
voilà, donc,
influenced with the
conseil,
Vibe Scepter and begins swinging around, causing Bowser and his minions to lose control of their emotions.
Ah bah, niveau aquatique.
That seems bad.
Couronne, hein,
Et quelle
la classique, hein.
couronne
Meanwhile, Princess Peach
Mhm.
and Toadsworth return to her castle after a short walk, only to find the residents in emotional disarray, and a note from Bowser saying that he captured Mario and Luigi. Maddened with the rage, Peach decides that she's the only one who can rescue the Mario Brothers and sets out to go to Vibe Island. Shortly before her departure, Toadsworth is reluctant to see Peach travel on her own and gives her a sentient parasol named Perry to help her on her journey.
Hop, voilà.
Yeah,
Là,
that's the... Yeah. We've seen plenty of Perry. That's... Yeah. Peach and Perry traveled through 8 different areas across the island, rescuing various Toads. Well, maybe not that part. And defeating enemies along the way because of the Goomba's earlier flaunting of the scepter. Ocean energy has been dispersed all over the island, causing the residents to experience various moods. Peach is affected but has better control, gaining new abilities after each emotion. After defeating a boss, including a certain current area, Perry's backstory is revealed in flashbacks long ago. Perry was a young boy with magical powers whose earliest memories were in the woods on the mountainside of Vibe Island.
Ça va.
I keep wanting to say the Vibe Island, but it's not. It's just Vibe Island, capitalized. He was adopted by an old man who he came to call Grandpa. One day, Perry was confronted by a pair of enigmatic magicians. Hold on, I have to Google a word. Okay. Who seemingly heard of the boy's powers and transformed him into an umbrella. The wizard and his henchmen captured Perry and brought him toward an unconfirmed location, but He managed to escape, wiggling free of his captors, and fell onto the road. Sometime later, a traveling merchant found him and sold him to Toadsworth.
J'ai pas fait tomber la couronne en plus cette fois.
After defeating Kamek and freeing Luigi, the duo arrived to Bowser's villa, where they meet Bowser and Army Hammer Bro. Bowser uses the Vibe Scepter to increase Army Hammer Bro's power with rage. But Peach beats him nonetheless, then she fights Bowser himself. And after his own defeat, the Koopa King uses the Vibe Scepter to turn into a giant, get Peach and Perry to defeat him, again throwing bombs at him, and whacking him out of the villa with the scepter. I thought that would be more weird, but like that is like it's more straightforward than I expected. It's still weird, but it's like less weird than I thought.
This sounds pretty straightforward. Yep.
Never to be reunited again. Yeah, I could. I'm surprised they didn't give him a happier ending or whatever, but can't complain. Also, I really just hate how in the Wikipedia like plot synopsis, they keep spelling out Army Hammer Bro. Just, like fully every time. It like is really hard to read.
Et donc on arrive au 8-5.
If that's how their name is properly spelled and it's not abbreviated in any way, shape, or form, then so be it. I don't know. I'm not the lore keeper on this.
Army Hammer Brother, but
okay, got it.
We left it for a potential sequel. Yeah, that's actually dope. I hope they make a sequel to this game and they make it have sauce. Because this game has so much sauce. But yeah, Bowser just like builds a timeshare on like the Isle of Evil, basically. That's so cool. I mean, listen, he deserves a little bit of rested relaxation. Who am I to take that from him?
That's right.
Showtime is probably the closest to sequel. Is Perry in Showtime? I've always wanted to play Showtime. I just never gotten a chance to yet. But I do really like the Mario Rabbids games. I assume it's like that. That's why I want to play it, but I don't know. Know where she was? Dang. That's evil. That's messed up and evil.
Néanmoins, vous allez à peine pouvoir le voir. Donc, je vais vous demander le dernier bravo. C'est le dernier bravo.
C'était le dernier bravo.
Voilà. Merci.
Voilà, merci.
Bravo.
I love the like excited French people here. It's awesome.
They're just as excited as we are. Same differences.
Il va y avoir un petit truc qui va apparaître et donc TheRudyyy va appuyer sur la gauche. Attention. Voilà. Non, non, non. Et là, voilà. Voilà. Vous avez pu le voir normalement sur le troisième petit point.
That was a glitch.
Ça l'a fait téléporter du coup.
A glitch. Care to elaborate?
Censé avoir avec le nombre de
I don't know how it works, but I just know that you can get in without having to like get all the toads. You're supposed to get all the toads in glitchless. That's like how the game works. Just like get all the main collectibles, and then you can actually like go and beat the game. Woo, yay! But you can just go in there. It's like some glitch. I don't really know how it works, like I said, but that's something like that. It's like a bit specific. Tap the very specific part of the screen to let him in. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Is it like pixel perfect-ish?
Avec tout simplement d'abord le frère marteau rouge enragé. Voilà. Donc on utilise vraiment l'émotion de pleurs.
Yeah, because I know that there's like certain games where not quite that precise. Visual key, okay, that makes sense. Well, sometimes devs just like don't fill in something all the way, or forget to like remove some stuff whenever they're like correcting something. Like in Melee, when you're holding a direction, and then when you're like running in a direction, you like want to attack. It like either does like a dash attack or like a tilt, or you can turn around and then it like has other stuff that can happen there, but there's like one coordinate on the control stick where you can like put the stick there and then push A and it just does a jab, and it's not supposed to happen like that. And it's literally like coordinate perfect on like a GameCube control stick, but it's very funny. It just reminds me of that. Saves 45 minutes, yeah. That's awesome. This game has sauce, everyone. Please.
Voilà, regardez, il pleure.
It's got sauce, it's got all the things.
Donc il est plus fort.
C'est vrai.
Donc il est plus fort. Évidemment les marteaux. Qu'il faut éviter.
Tac, hop, voilà. On lui reste que 2 coups à faire. Et ça sera fini. Attention. Donc voilà, TheRudyyy sait exactement quand est-ce qu'il peut le toucher. Et voilà. C'était Bowser 1.
Bowser 1, attention.
Et donc maintenant on va avoir Bowser 2. Et donc Bowser 2...
Pas encore.
C'est pas le time, hein.
C'est pas time.
On a dit que c'est au prochain Bowser le time.
Is that time? Is that time on the run?
Donc s'il vous plaît, on veut un time.
Bowser's very big.
Donc là, voilà, le point faible de
I was gonna say, I wanted to see how big Bowser gets. No, Bowser's very big.
Des bonbons qu'il va mettre. Mais nous, en fait, on va essayer d'enchaîner avec...
I assume there's a little bit more, but yeah, it's like what Wikipedia said. You beat Bowser, then he cries, then he turns into a big Bowser, and then he leaves his time share forever.
Bon, c'est plutôt sur un 1.32 quelque chose, hein.
There we go. Now it's time.
Donc, ma foi, 1.32 quelque chose.
Good stuff. GG.
And that is still like what? That's like a 132 something. Without
That's
like,
yeah, 132 about.
That is still really close to like his time. That's wild.
That's really solid, yeah.
Yeah, that's like still top 3.
On peut applaudir mes commentateurs.
Yeah, that's third place.
Listen, if you poked my ass 5 times, I would be on the floor crying. Okay.
I
don't think that's a pushover.
On a tendance à l'oublier.
Yeah, that is a crazy time.
C'était la première run de ce Nitro Speedrun Festival.
That is the biggest of GG's for me. I have so much respect for that.
Merci à toi, TheRudyyy, de nous avoir bien régalé avec cette run.
Un spectacle incroyable.
Good stuff, folks. GG's in the chat for TheRudyyy running Super Princess Peach. An excellent start to the Nitro Speedrun Festival.
Non, mais vraiment, voilà, t'as fait un taf incroyable et je pense que...
Yeah, and this first day has so many bangers. Please, you know, just keep watching and stick around, all of that good stuff. I can't really say very much because it's just like, yeah, you should watch these. These are cool. These runs are cool. There is after the Shadow Gens, Broforce, Wavetail, Castlevania, RE5, Light Matter. If you've ever seen that, that's cool. Sea of Stars, that is a like stellar, not even pun intended there. RPG, Skate Horse, Toy Story 2, Time Spinner. Oh, just like this like run of games is like incredible.
Bonsoir Grain, comment il va là? Bah écoute, franchement on est tranquille, on est posé, il y a eu beaucoup de choses. Français. Il y a une petite chaise entre nous pour que Rudy vienne, mais je sais pas s'il va nous entendre.
On va like I said before.
Attends, je dois aller très loin,
the pinned chat message, you know, you can sign up if you see a game that doesn't have a commentator and you like know it a little bit, you know, absolutely feel free to hop on comps for anything that hasn't been claimed already, basically. No reason not to. It's always going to be a good time.
En même temps, il a underestimé de fou. Du coup, bienvenue. Ça va marcher, vas-y, essaie.
Originally it was going to be B and Shasta on this run today, but Shasta isn't here, and I'm here. But Shasta's going to be back for Kirby in the Forgotten Land. He's very good at that game. I'm going to be back for Pokemon BDSP. I'm a Gen 4 runner. I haven't really ran the remakes, but I understand how those runs work, and it's absolutely wild. You don't want to miss those. There's also going to be like rhythm games and like Rift and pop-in music, and there's also going to be Crypt of the Necrodancer. It's going to be very cool. Zelda 4 Swords. Oh my god. I'm going to go on and on forever. So that's all I have. I'm not going to shout myself out. Just, you know, support Nitro Speedrun Festival. You know, look at GDQ if you want to see things I'm doing. There's an event this weekend that I was the lead on, so very happy that could happen as well.
Ça m'est arrivé une fois, mais pour un
But
Nitro.
yeah, I don't have very much.
Bah, chez Nitro, on aime bien te mettre
Voilà, c'est ça.
on t'aime bien, on te met tout de suite. tu vois.
Yeah, that's all good. Thank you so much, Limy, for joining us live here on English Speedrun Restream for Super Princess Peach. Yeah, we'll be back with more Nitro Speedrun Festival. Looks like they're in some sort of an intermission right now. So yeah, thank you for the commentary. Thank you for hanging out with me and everyone else here. This was a great experience.
Yeah, thank you for being here, being a good sport about everything. It was a fantastic time.
Repris la run du record du monde. J'ai quand même eu des